famous for its deep light powder, Japow, as they call it. But if you want the best untouched lines, you have to go beyond the resort. This was our first backcountry experience, and let's just say it was both incredible and terrifying. Niseko gets some of the lightest, fluffiest snow in the world. And while you can find amazing powder inside the resort, the real magic happens just beyond the marked trails. Unlike some ski resorts that strictly prohibit off-piste skiing, Niseko has an official gate system. These gates allow controlled access to the backcountry, but once you go through, you're on your own. No patrol, no avalanche control. For the best runs, we had to hike. Climbing up the peak of Mount Hirafu isn't easy, but the reward? Huge. Steep bowls with untouched powder and some of the best views of Mount Japow. If hiking isn't your thing, there are backcountry lines that branch off the main resort runs. These give you a taste of deep stuff without the long climb. Just be sure you know where you're going so that you don't get stuck in the wrong valley.
Did it! Woo.
On clear days, you can see Japow towering over the valley, a near-perfect volcano. And if you are up for a challenge, you can actually hike to the top and snowboard down. It's a full-day mission, about 1,500-meter climb, but the idea of riding down the inside of the volcano, that's something we would love to do in the future. For now, we stuck to the resort's backcountry, but Japow is definitely on our list. At the top of a steep backcountry line for the first time is intimidating. But the only way to learn is to push yourself. And once we dropped in, it was unreal, fast, deep, and completely untouched. Skiing new terrain, pushing your limits, and stepping outside your comfort zone. That's how you grow.
This one is so nice.
Just when we thought our backcountry adventure couldn't get more intense, Ed decided to test how well phones survive under a few meters of Japow. On our second day of backcountry, Ed took a dive into the powder. It was hilarious until he realized his phone was gone. We backtracked, dug around, and nothing. Find My Phone is pretty useless when your phone is buried under the snow and when you don't have another device for two-step authentication. After 1 hour of searching, we had to make a call to get back to the resort as it was getting dark and unsafe.
Somewhere this way. Oh wait. Is that it? Oh my god, I can't believe we found it. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Show us.
I think the battery's dead. But it's okay.
But the next day, armed with determination and a lot of guessing, we came back. And somehow we actually found it. What are the odds? Moral of the story? If you're bringing your phone into backcountry, zip up your pockets. Or, don't fall. If you're thinking about heading into the Niseko Backcountry, here are a few things to keep in mind. Check avalanche conditions. The Niseko Avalanche Information site updates daily. Have the right gear, at minimum, beacon, shovel, probe, and a partner who knows how to use them. Respect the gates. If they are closed, there's a reason. Don't ignore them. Consider hiring a guide. If it's your first time, a guide can make the experience safer and more enjoyable. Backcountry snowboarding and skiing in Niseko? Oh man, it was intense. We honestly thought it was way beyond our skill level at first. Steep drops, deep powder, and absolutely no tracks to follow. But the thrill of it all had us hooked. Sure, there are moments we're terrified, wondering if we're totally out of our depth, but the beauty of the mountains and the adrenaline rush made it unforgettable. We are already planning our next backcountry trip. Niseko will be back for more. After an intense day in the backcountry, there was only one thing left to do: eat. And luckily, Niseko has some of the best ski town food in the world. That's up next. Don't miss it.